The increasing use of facial recognition technology has raised concerns about privacy and civil liberties. Critics argue that facial recognition technology can lead to widespread surveillance and infringement on personal freedoms.
The growing importance of renewable energy sources has led to a greater focus on developing clean energy technologies. This can help to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the effects of climate change.
The future of space exploration is an exciting and rapidly evolving field, with missions to Mars and beyond becoming increasingly feasible. It is important to prioritize sustainable and responsible space exploration to ensure the long-term viability of space exploration efforts.
The impact of automation on the service industry has led to the growing prevalence of self-service technology and a shift towards a more automated customer experience. However, there are concerns about the potential loss of human connection and the impact on customer service quality.
Domestication is an evolutionary, rather than a political development. They were more likely to survive and prosper in an alliance with humans than on their own. Humans provided the animals with food and protection, in exchange for which the animals provided the humans their milk and eggs and yes, their flesh.
Many women in Western society, aware of the power of names to influence identity, are aware that choosing how to identify themselves after marriage can be a significant decision. They may follow the tradition of taking their husband's last name, hyphenate their own name in their husband's, or keep their birth name.
All viruses are made up of two kinds of substance. First, all viruses contain proteins. Proteins are chemical substances that occur in all living creatures. A particle or molecule of a protein consists of a long chain of substances called amino acids. There are about 20 different kinds of amino acid in proteins.
The world is currently experiencing an unprecedented level of global warming, which is having a significant impact on our environment. The increase in temperature is leading to melting glaciers, rising sea levels, and more frequent natural disasters. It is imperative that we take action now to address this issue and mitigate its effects.
Motherly love by its very nature is unconditional. Mother loves the newborn infant because it is her child, not because the child has fulfilled any specific condition, or lived up to any specific expectations. Unconditional love corresponds to one of the deepest longings, not only of the child, but also of every human being.
Magellan is a Portuguese navigator who shared the idea of Christopher Columbus and others that the Far East could be reached by sailing westward. He embarked from Spain in August 1519 with a fleet of 5 ships, sailed southward down the coast of South America and reached the Pacific Ocean through the strait named after him.
History is selective. What history books tell us about the past is not everything that happened, but what historians have selected. They cannot put in everything, choices have to be made. Choices must similarly be made about which aspects of the past should be formally taught to the next generation in the shape of school history lessons.
Having the same dream again and again is a well-known phenomenon. Nearly two-thirds of the population report having recurring dreams. Being chased, finding yourself naked in a public place or in the middle of a natural disaster, losing your teeth or forgetting to go to class for an entire semester are typical recurring scenarios in these dreams.
In every cultivated language there are two great classes of words which, taken together, comprise the whole vocabulary. First, there are those words with which we become acquainted in daily conversation, which we learn from the members of our own family and from our familiar associates, and which we should know and use even if we could not read or write.
Early man knew about the natural fire of lightning and volcanoes long before he began to use fire himself. He didn't know what fire was, but he had seen the damage it could cause. Fire was powerful and dangerous, and so he was frightened. Greek legend tells how Prometheus stole fire from god Zeus, and brought it to earth for man to use.
Potentially harmful gender stereotypes have been played out in film and actions as much as words, according to international researchers who used machine learning to investigate over 100 years of film. Analyzing over 1.2 million scenes from 912 movies spanning 1909 to 2013, the researchers say they were able to identify various gendered differences in the actions of characters, some of which remained consistent over time.